25. The table contributes to the development of the topic of the passage mainly by. So what was the main idea of that table? Let's go back up and take a quick look. Every table, every graph has a main idea. So here, what do we have? We have Gertrude Ederle's record in 26, and it shows how she beat the men at the time. But then that record was broken later that year. And then we jump forward almost 100 years, and we see significantly lower times from current record holders, male and female. Even the female is significantly lower, about half the time as Gertrude Ederle, as a matter of fact. But of course, that's nearly 100 years later. So who knows what additional benefits they're able to capture in that particular time. So the idea is that the records continue to fall, both male and female, and that suggests people have continued to have interest in swimming the English Channel and trying to break records. So let's see if an answer choice matches that. A, emphasizing that people have continued to swim across the channel. Yeah, they have, right, for nearly 100 years, and have significantly reduced the speed record. That's absolutely the two ideas we got from that table. A is going to be our right answer. Let's just quick check B, C, and D. B, suggesting that Ederle inspired women to swim across the channel in an attempt. No, there's nothing in the table that shows inspiration. Okay. Always be careful of your tables, of your charts. What do they tell you? And as significantly, what do they not tell you? The idea of inspiration is not in this table. Even if you are inspired, it's not in the table. C, revealing that Ederle is not the only woman who has set a record time for swimming across the English Channel. Yeah, her record has been broken. That's true. That's actually a fact from the table. But is that developing the topic of the passage? Is that the main idea here from the table itself? No, it's not. It's not that women broke her record over time. That's not it. The idea is that the records continue to fall and people kept going for the actual records to cross the English Channel. C is absolutely not going to be correct. It doesn't answer the question, even though it's a true part of the passage. Be careful that's a theme for this particular passage. D, providing a comparison between channel swimming records of the early 20th century and the current records. Okay, again, there is an indication of earlier records. There is an indication of current records, but it's not really comparing. It's not saying how alike they are. There's no comparison in this particular table. It's just not there. So this is not correct. It simply lists both. You can maybe draw some conclusions, but that is not really the idea. If anything, there's a contrast between them. The new times are significantly lower, almost half the times of the earlier records. D is not correct. The correct answer for 25 is A. Okay, this question did change in the 2021 presentation of Champions of the Channel. So you should note the question became, the table supports the information in paragraph 9 mainly by. So that's a different question presentation than before. Paragraph 9, if we remember, is the concluding paragraph. She got home, she received a parade, 60,000 Americans joined the American Red Cross and got their swimming certificates. And her accomplishment proved, as a concluding idea, it was possible for a person to achieve their goals. So I don't really like this. The table actually doesn't show or support any of those ideas, quite frankly. I liked the broader perspective, how it developed the ideas of the actual passage. That seemed to me more accurate than just a reference to paragraph 9 and supporting that. Anyway, the answer is the same. It's emphasizing that people have continued to swim across the channel and have significantly reduced the speed record. It's just simply a slightly modified way of asking the question. Okay, just so you're aware of the difference.